Hey there, this is Igor Kheifets, and I'm about to break the biggest, perhaps the most outrageous, and the most expensive. And when I say expensive, I mean it's expensive to whoever is doing the advertising myth about lead generation and list building. Now, you see, most people believe there's actually two schools of thought when it comes to list building and lead generation. The first school of thought, and that's the wrong one, talks about generating leads who have never been exposed to your offer before, meaning that if you're mailing a list that seen your offer before, that means it's a bad list for you. Now, the second school of thought, and that's the right one, and I'll explain why in just a minute, it actually says mail your stuff to people who've seen that thing and who actually proven to respond to similar programs or products in the past, and do it aggressively and do it often, meaning that if they purchase something similar, literally within 7 days before you mail them, that's the perfect list you can mail, right? And so I do get many questions from people who buy traffic from me and who consult with me about list building on whether or not solo ads are saturated or whether or not Facebook ads are saturated if they're promoting an affiliate program. Let's just take, say, Google Sniper or Empower Network, right? One of these programs, because it's been promoted by so many people out there, they might think, oh, people seen it before, so they're not going to respond. Now, there is some threshold as to how many people can promote something simultaneously to the same marketplace. However, if you do your segmentation in a smart way, you can have multiple I would say exposures to the same offer with increasing results, because familiarity breeds trust, as well as if the prospect is conditioned to respond to offers that are just like the one you're mailing them, then these prospects are the best. They're conditioned to respond. They're conditioned to pay attention, versus someone who never responds or never been conditioned to pay attention. They're just gonna skip it because they think it's all a scam. So if I have to choose between mailing a list that has been exposed to offers similar to mine, recently, versus lists of people who never been, never invested, never seen anything like what I'm about to mail them, I would go with the first option, because I have a better chance of converting, because these are the kind of people that are prime. And if you really study marketing and you study markets, right, you'd see that in every single market, especially markets that are not driven by logic, but more so driven by emotion. And so golf market, real estate investing market, stock investing market, the forex market, the weight loss market, the IM market, which are the markets, they're pretty much the biggest markets out there, the dating market, right? It's about, it's an nth, part of the market that's always buying the products. And most people, because they're not conditioned to buy or respond or pay attention, they're lurkers. They just see it, but they don't act on it, and they kind of just throw it out, and they don't quite, prove to be valuable to you if you're advertising to them, right? So it's in every single market, there's a small portion of people that are always responding, always engaging, and that's the people you want to hit. And so the reason I'm shooting this video is twofold. First, to explain to you what's best when it comes to lead generation, because a lot of people have this idea backwards, actually, and they want to hit lists that are cold. They want to get 10% opt-in rate, and they hope they'll make a sale because there's no competition. But let me just tell you, if no one is competing for your client, it means your client is not buying anything, right? The clients who are buying stuff, there's always competition around these kind of clients. So that's one. And two, we have actually developed a mechanism that allowed us to pinpoint the hottest parts of our marketplace, the hottest prospects, the ones that are proven to act and respond to offers the most, both by opting into them, both by clicking on those links, and both by whipping out the credit card. And we have created a very special mechanism to constantly segment out those people out of the mix. And so I am now offering, 5 spots to the first 5 takers to actually go ahead and use this traffic, and see for yourself just how amazing your results can be when you're advertising to a rabid audience, meaning that one of our clients actually got, and she didn't know this, by the way. We used this segment of the marketplace testing it out, and she didn't know that. She got a 75% opt-in rate and like 13 sales out of 300 visitors or something like that. I posted a screenshot of her results below. And so I would like to offer the opportunity for the next 5 takers, okay, 5 takers, to test drive this new traffic at the same price, okay, that our usual traffic goes, although we should be charging more for it because it's far more responsive from what we found out. And all you got to do is just scroll down and choose one of the 2 packages below to become one of the 5 people, one of the 5 lucky people to be able to advertise your offer to this Rabbit, marketplace segment. If you got any questions, feel free to reach out to us at support@igorsolis.com. And remember, there's just 5 spots, okay, 5 spots, and then we're taking it down. We're going to be doing some further testing and keeping everyone posted. We are planning to roll this out very soon on a mass scale, but until then, we need more test data, and therefore we're allowing you to take advantage of this at the same price that everyone else is paying for average traffic right now. Only because you've reached out to me in the past, only because you've been a client of mine in the past or an associate of mine in the past, and I trust you to realize the kind of value you're getting today by being able to advertise to this market segment. So that's about it. This is Igor. Thank you so much and take care. Bye-bye.